Executives Preferred Advisors, and I am back with the President, Mr. Ivan Weichert from Topeka Home Builders Association.
Hi, Karey.
Hi, sir. Okay, so we've done several of these and we're having a hard time behaving, so we're going to get down to a serious subject now. Understanding code compliance. Let's talk about that and the difference between the city and the county and all the different areas.
Well, first of all, one of the reasons we have codes to begin with is public safety. It comes from a long history of sanitary conditions and fire safety, things that over the years municipalities had to adopt because they needed to protect the public. So knowing what those things are and why it's important should make a homeowner and a home builder be on the same page about why things are done the way they are. A home may look beautiful and still have problems with spans. When you talk about the floor system and how it feels when you walk across the living room, you can build to the minimum code and that floor may be still a little spongy. It doesn't feel quite right when you walk across there. If that's an important factor, then you want to go above the code and do things to a stronger, safer, squeak-free floor. That's one of the things that people really talk about.
Squeak-free.
A squeak-free floor. And there are ways to do that, but it takes extra work and effort to make that happen during the construction process.
Those are vitally important if you're planning to have kids. Squeak-free.
Yes.
That way you could sneak through the house after you put them down for a nap. Okay, so outside of the county, we've talked about it before, but you're still trying to get codes enforced in that area. As of right now, there really are no codes outside of the county, or inside of the county.
Yeah, what they call it is the unincorporated area of Shawnee County. The city of Topeka, the other incorporated cities like Marysville, St. Mary's, those places can have their own codes, but the unincorporated areas, which is a fairly large area within Shawnee County. We are an urban county, the capital city of the state. So knowing that homes are built outside the city limits with never having been inspected for anything, unless someone has hired their own inspectors to come in, is troubling. Many people who call our office asking for inspection reports, when I ask them where they live and find out it's in the unincorporated areas, they're many times quite surprised to find out nothing was ever inspected, period.
Yeah, so if you've ever had any issues, you definitely want to have those looked at because you just never know. Speaking of that, home builders, one of the things that we recommend as realtors on any home is to have a home inspection. I am adamantly for it because I see every day how things can go wrong and how people use duct tape and stuff like that. Not that you would expect to find that in new construction, but let's talk about having a home inspection done on a new construction.
Well, as you know, in the general real estate market, a home inspection is done prior to the contract being completed. So everything's done at that point. So what a home inspector is able to see are only the things that are visible. Walking around in this office, you can't see into the walls, you can't see how the wiring was done, or the plumbing, or the basic structure. So if you're going to have and hire someone to do inspections during your construction, which is a totally acceptable thing to do, you need to first find an inspector that understands codes. Many inspectors, I won't say many inspectors, some inspectors look at obvious things and say, this needs fixed, this needs moved, things like that. That's pretty general. But if they don't understand the real codes behind all these things, then you're missing out on some important features. So if they're going to hire an inspector in a new construction project, schedule different times during that project that they can come in and look. And they may find something that they want to. If someone is not following codes, it'll be pretty obvious.
Yeah, and you don't want your house to burn down. You just went through all the work to get it there, so definitely want to make sure that they're doing things to code. Radon. I know in a standard real estate deal, we often test for radon. It really depends on if the client is concerned about it or not. In some states, it's mandatory. It is not quite there yet with us. But a lot of times in construction, they automatically put them in if they should see a problem.
Right. And many times, whether or not you see a problem or not, we do a basic passive radon evacuation system. It's built into the floor below the concrete floor and has a vent that goes up to daylight, and that is what is required. It's actually required under code to be a passive system. If then something's tested and finds out that there is some issue with radon, then there are attachments made to that system which make a positive evacuation of those radon gases and takes it up and out in a way that is by forced air. So it's worth paying attention to.
And you see that, you've got earth movement, and that tends to be the thing that wakes the beast and kind of gets it moving around too. So we will be back. We have one more in the series, and we're going to be talking about financing your build and several other great topics.